The insult landed first sharp, merciless. Dead weight. One recruit barked, as boots thundered across the gravel track. She lagged behind, sweat streaking her face, breath tearing from her chest. A stumble, a fall, and laughter erupted from the pack. Hands pointed, smirks curled. She rose again, mud clinging to her knees, but her silence only invited more cruelty. "You'll never make it through," a voice sneered. "Go back home." Yet she said nothing, not a word. And when the commander stormed closer, fury carved across his face. Ready to unleash punishment, he froze. His eyes caught the fabric sliding from her shoulder as she straightened, a glimpse of ink across her back, stark and haunting. His lips parted, but no words came. For the first time in weeks, the field fell silent. Her name was Mara. To the recruits, she looked out of place, too lean, too battered, carrying herself with the weariness of someone twice her age. Her uniform clung awkwardly, her pack looked heavier on her frame. They thought she was soft, they thought she was fragile. But fragility had died in her years ago. She had carried her brother's casket with trembling arms. She had stood at a memorial wall where 20 names, friends, mentors, protectors were carved into stone. She had held the dog tags of the fallen and whispered to them in the dead of night, promising she would not let their memory fade. What no one knew, what she never told, was that Mara wasn't here for herself. She was here because her brother had dreamed of wearing this uniform before a roadside bomb stole his future. She was here because her comrades, gone too soon, had once called her their sister in arms. So she bore their memory on her skin. A tattoo across her back, woven from pain and promise. A set of wings etched with names that would never be forgotten. Every morning, Mara's body screamed. Her knees cracked from miles of pounding terrain. Her lungs burned with every drill. Yet, she kept moving, one step after another. The recruits didn't understand why she never fought back. They mistook her silence for defeat. They didn't see that she wasn't listening to them at all. She was listening to the echoes of voices long gone. "Push forward, Mara. You can do one more mile. We don't leave each other behind." And she never did. The commander, hard, unbending, a man shaped by discipline, watched with irritation at first. He demanded perfection. He saw only weakness in her faltering pace. But the moment he glimpsed that tattoo, something shifted. He recognized those names. They weren't just names. They were warriors, heroes, men and women whose sacrifice was etched in blood on foreign soil. The commander had read the reports. He had saluted their coffins. And now, standing before him, was the woman carrying them forward, inked into her skin like a battlefield vow. The recruits fell into uneasy silence. Shame spread like wildfire. The jokes that once filled the air now hung heavy, bitter in their throats. Mara straightened slowly, eyes fixed on the horizon. She never turned to face them, never demanded their respect. Her back, her silent tribute, spoke for her. And in that silence, the balance shifted. From that day, whispers replaced laughter. When Mara ran, no one mocked her pace. When she struggled, no one jeered. Some even began to match her stride, steadying her when her legs trembled. Not because she asked, but because they now knew. One recruit murmured, "She's carrying more than all of us combined." Graduation day arrived, crisp and ceremonial. Families filled the bleachers, banners stirred in the wind, names were called, one by one, applause echoing across the field. When Mara's turn came, she stepped forward with the same quiet composure. But then the moment that would be remembered long after her commander did not hand her the certificate with the usual clipped nod. He saluted her, not as an instructor to a trainee, but as a soldier to another soldier. The crowd, sensing something unsaid, rose to their feet. Rows of strangers stood in silence, hands lifted in respect. No one spoke, no one needed to. Mara's eyes glistened, though her lips never moved. Inside, she whispered to the names on her back. "This is for you, we made it." Iconic lines born from her silence. Silence is not surrender, it is a promise kept. Some carry rifles, others carry memory. Both fight wars. The strongest salute is given to the ones who never ask for it. Her story spread through the camp, then beyond. A woman mocked for her weakness became a symbol of strength, not the loud, boastful kind, but the kind carved from sacrifice, sealed by grief, and carried with unshakable dignity. And those who once laughed at her now carried her lesson. Never assume the weight another person bears. Some burdens are invisible, some scars are sacred. To this day, Mara's silence echoes louder than any speech. She proved that respect cannot be demanded, only revealed sometimes by a single glimpse of ink on a soldier's back. Wherever you're watching this from, pause for a moment and think, who in your life carries silent battles you may not see? Drop a comment below, share your thoughts, and subscribe for more stories that honor the ones who walk among us quiet, scarred, and stronger than we'll ever know. Because sometimes, the bravest stories are written on skin and carried in silence,